come right in. Ooh, color. Right.
Now, I'm not a color analyst, but I've sat in so many sessions with Color Me Beautiful. Back then, there was a franchise out of King of Prussia. When I was color analyzed, they had me in completely different colors than I ever wore. Mm-hmm. And I was just stunned by the whole thing. I went home and nothing in my wardrobe was right. Nothing. Oh. Absolutely nothing. I thought I was an autumn, but it turned out I was a winter. All right, so I just got mesmerized by this. So I go into session after session after session. I got a good understanding of how it went. Now, they felt that I was deciding that I want to be a color analyst. Uh-huh. That was not the case at all. Mm-hmm. I needed to understand how it worked because I was writing how the industry drafts and sews. And it was my goal to write down these procedures so people could use industrial methods, which were, in my opinion, far better than home sewing methods. And I'm still convinced of that. And that's what this whole program is about. What you need to do to make clothes that are beautiful for you. But of course, since the most important single aspect of your wardrobe is color, I've got to start with that with every student and figure out what would be their best colors. But anyway, we can figure out what's best for you. Now, are you aware of something called color flow?
No, what's that?
All right. We start out with 4 color seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall. All right. So that's the 4. But actually, there are 12.
Really?
Yes.
You know, combinations?
Yes, because there are 3 characteristics of each season. Mm-hmm. And each of the other seasons shares one of those characteristics with one of the other 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. So for instance, winter, which is dark, it's clear, and it's blue. It shares blue with summer. Mm-hmm. It shares clear with spring, and it shares dark with autumn. If you know which of your characteristics, if you're a winter, is the dominant characteristic, then those colors in the winter palette that are most like the second season are the colors that are best out of the original season for you. Mm-hmm. And if that's the case, then, okay, so if you're a winter, are you dark? Is that your primary characteristic? Are you clear? Is that your primary characteristic? Or are you blue? Is that your primary characteristic? Huh. All right. Now, in my case, I'm a winter, and I'm very blue, which puts me into the summer palette. So those colors in winter that are most like those in the summer palette are the colors that are best for me. Mm-hmm. And this also enables me to pick up some of the colors in the summer palette and use them as well. Mm-hmm. So we're going to find out where you are.
Okay.
First of all, are you a winter? Are you a summer? Are you a autumn? Or are you a spring? I'm going to pull out a palette here. This is a combination of colors that would be used by someone who does color analysis, and this happens to be autumn. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see how this is. When the colors are right, is a person's comes alive. They just sort of bloom. It's like the difference is incredible. For instance, I look at this. You look good in these dark colors. Yeah, I mean, you know, let's see. They're not as good. You see, they're a little too golden. Now, let's see about this blue.
That one?
Blue looks pretty good. The brown, I think that's a color you can wear. See, it picks up your eyes. Yeah, brown eyes. Okay. I can't say. I must say I like the red. Orange. Let's try another one. All right. There are always some colors in every palette that a person can wear. Always some. This is not bad, but I think another shade might be better. See, it's not really the color; it's the shade of the color. They're too light. Let's see. How about this one? That's not bad. This color's not bad. Let's see the yellow. Let's see. I don't think this one's so good. Let's try another one.
Okay.
That's not bad. Not bad. I keep seeing this red. You know, it's like red is you. You have a vibrant personality. And it would seem as if personalities go with the color palettes. There's a combination. The nature is really tricky. It knows what it's doing. I have a student right now who is a summer. I'm a winter. We are just the exact opposites. She's a summer whose second best season is winter. I'm a winter whose second best season is summer. Winters tend to be dramatic. Summers tend to be soft, gentle, like the weather, like the way it is at those seasons. And her personalities match that. She always has this soft voice, and you know, she if you didn't know what colors look good on her, her personality would tell you. You're dramatic. No way around it. You wrote a fantastic column. It was read across the whole country. I always, on Sunday, the first thing I turned to when I got the Philadelphia Inquirer, because I always subscribed to the Inquirer, was your column. I wanted to read it right away. Let's see what Patsy says. You come across that way. People are interested in you. All right, so let's try winter. These colors on you. Let's see what happened. See, there's the green you're talking about. Here's the red. Right, and what you want are those colors that are in the winter palette that are most like autumn. Because you're dark. That's a primary characteristic. When I look at you, I see the dark eyes. Granted, you have gray hair now, but it's a dark gray. I mean, you know, you're not white. You know,
Right.
And even if it were white, it wouldn't make any difference.
My sister has such beautiful, completely white hair.
Yeah, I know. I keep looking at people and why don't I have white hair?
It's so,
yeah, I know.
so
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
But yours belongs on you. See, you need that color. And, okay, so I look and stop worrying about dark colors. They look good on you.
Okay.
Yeah, wear them. They're wear them. And here's a turquoise that you like. And you might want to combine this with white. Winters are the only season that can really wear black and white. I mean, there are other seasons that, you know, where they could wear black or they could wear white, but it's tricky. But the winters are black and white, the extremes. And winters tend to be dramatic in personality. When you were in my class, when you first said, I'm Patsy McLaughlin, I'm like, I mean, you have a presence. You do. And there's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, that's a real asset. I mean, I love the red. Look at the red. See when you put that up against her skin? What happens when I put this red up against your skin is there's white highlights in your skin. It comes right out. Gray, you can wear dark gray, all these different colors, vivid colors. Don't stop wearing them and be thinking, well, I'm old, I can't wear this anymore. That's true at all. No. Black looks great on you. You have a black coat behind you. Yeah. And brown, you can wear black and brown combined together, which I can't. I can't touch brown. I can't touch yellow. But you probably can wear some yellow. And see, now here's some beige in here. So this could be combined like this. You can get away with it where I can't. This is a color I really can't wear well. But you could because of the brown eyes. Yeah, you're a winter. No way around it. And autumn is the second best season. So some of those colors will look good on you too. And dark and light. You want extremes. Now see, here's the dark gray. Picks up your hair right away. And you see there's like streaks of white in there?
Yes.
So you've got streaks of white in your hair. So it's picking that up. What you want to do is copy you in your colors. This one's good. This is a universal color. It goes good on everybody.
I really like that color.
Yeah. Just about everybody can wear that. That's always a good color for bridesmaids at a wedding. I don't know why anybody would dress their bridesmaids in black, but some people do. All right, the brown. See, this brown looks good on you. I can't touch it. Granted, it's in the winter palette, and I'm a winter, but forget about that. There's the black. The black is fantastic. You want dark and light. Here's another. This red's good too. There's real dark red. Don't hesitate to wear these dark colors. You can wear them. They look good on you. I mean, you haven't lost your color palette at all. Now, some people do apparently change, and I always thought I might become a summer eventually. Never has happened. And it's all genetic. You get it from it's in your genes. Right. Green. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. You're definitely a winner. No way around it. So if you decide to get back into sewing, you now know what to buy.
Yes.
I was just thinking about your stairs and going up and down, and I was thinking, if I were just to get on the banister, how fast I could go down.
Right.
Here's how it works. Here's winter, and winter is dark, bright, and blue. And it shares blue with summer. It shares dark with autumn, and it shares bright with spring. So it depends on where you fit. With me, I'm this way. With you, you're this way. But this is our primary season. It doesn't seem complicated until you start working with people. And then you find out how involved this really is. This book is and sold millions of copies, translated in all languages.
I
sure.
That.
There it is. All right. So in here, she not only has these colors. Wow. Yeah.
I love those.
Right. Well, that's an autumn. I don't think these are good for you.
They only look good in the summer. If I have a tan. They really make my cheeks pinker.
You're coming into your more into your autumn palette. That's what happens. With me, when I went to be color analyzed, she insisted I was coloring my hair because it was so dark. I said, I'm not coloring my hair. I had to tell her, I'm not coloring my hair. Are you sure you're not? No, I'm not coloring my hair. I'm not coloring my hair. My husband, to my amazement, thought that I had black hair for years after he was married to me. I never had black hair. I had brown hair. But he saw us black. We see ourselves in the mirror. We don't see ourselves the way other people see us. That's you. You're dramatic. But you can be more than one. Okay? Okay. And I would put you like natural. Your combination of these two, in my opinion. Okay. Here you have the romantic. Neither of us are this, unfortunately. Well, the ingenue is the young sweet girl. And she develops into the sex pot. But what happens when she gets older is that she often goes back into this. That looks great on you. Yeah, that looks great. That's your everyday, go everywhere coat. I mean, I'm sure it's very expensive, but that's grocery store and everywhere else.
Oh no, all these things are from Shop Goodwill.
Really?
They all started at like $9.99. Yeah. I got 3 of these.
Oh my word! You got all these at Goodwill?
Yes.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's weird. They had so many furs. Now this one, the arms are a little tight. It's a little
I
small.
don't think that's so good.
No.
I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't. It's not like this one.
I was gonna. I would have taken off the cuffs and the collar.
Don't bother.
It makes it too fancy.
Let somebody else bother do that.
Okay.
That belongs. I think it belongs on somebody that fits into the romantic group or is. I don't know. Into too much stuff.
If I had endless amounts of space, you know.
That's not good either.
I'd put them all in a closet, but.
You know, it's like some old lady would wear. You and I are not old ladies.
Okay.
We're not going to accept that designation. Okay.
Good.
We may be older, but we're not old ladies.
There's some more
You must have
upstairs.
spent a lot of time in Goodwill.
Well, online in Goodwill.
You know, they got my daughter a job.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they're wonderful. Now, we're going to drive right past Goodwill's donation center on our way home. Now, that looks good. That looks good. What you need is just plain, basic lines. And my guess is that you probably fall in, when I see these clothes on you, my guess is that you fall into the golden mean too. Granted, you're larger than I am, but proportionately, you're the same. So what you want is the classic look. And that's, in my opinion, where you fit, is classic look.
Okay.
And that is, people that are wearing all these other styles are trying to look like they have the golden mean figure. That's the goal. It's camouflaging legs that are too long or this or that or the other. But with you, you don't have that problem. You're well proportioned.
Oh, okay.
That looks like another good one to keep.
It's too big for me, though.
Oh, well.
At the moment, so.
Well, you're not going to get any bigger.
Okay. I think that's all the ones that are here.
We did it.
And then there's some more upstairs.
Upstairs. Are we going up in the other flight of stairs?
Yep.
Too? All right, up we go.
I don't know what size my...
I don't think that's
my niece is.
That's too much stuff going on.
Right.
Same with this one.
Yeah. Okay. So those are fine to leave. This is too big.
Oh, that's
rare.
swimsuit.
This.
That belongs on a romantic. This belongs on a nun.
Or, what? I bought this because it said it was XL. But it turns out that this company's XL goes from...
Small to medium?
Yeah.
See, these companies' grade rules are all different.
Goes from 8 to 12.
You can't depend on that. You've got to try it on.
It says it's a US 10 XL. So that goes too. And this...
Not a great color for you.
Completely not me. This...
So that looks like that. This one looks pretty good. This one.
Except... What's wrong with this one? Oh, it's this. It has this shirring down the side.
Oh, no, that's not for you.
See? Shouldn't be like that.
That's
this
too busy.
One.
That looks like belongs on a farm woman. It does.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up on a farm. I know.
It's sort of Laura Ashley-ish.
It's not bad. If you have to have something bright with it. It's not the best. It's not the best. You know what? While you're doing this, you might as well go for the best.
Right.
Let's face it. You know.
I mean, there's plenty of stuff here, after all.
Like I'm telling you, my closet is the width of between these two windows. That's the width. That's the size of it. And I have everything in there. Everything. Now I do have a few things out in the shed too, but you know, it's my wardrobe is minimal, and I just don't. I mean, you don't need all this stuff.
My friend Sarah said she cut back to everything that was black or gray.
Well, she probably.
Well, she said it makes everything so much easier.
Yeah, well, that's pretty dull.
Yeah,
there's something to be said for some red and some, some
I
white. I
couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, right.
This one.
This looks good.
There, but it was like too big in the top. I would have had to
rid
figure
of
out
it.
how to take.
You got a problem with it? Get rid of it.
Whatever.
Let's face it. How many clothes do you really need? Where are you really going?
Exactly.
You know, do you really need all this stuff? This is.
Can I send this to my friend Kathy?
This isn't too bad. Let me see how this looks. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, it gives you some real style. Picks up your eyes, and it's big. You need a bigger pattern. I mean, I need a pattern that's medium size. You need a pattern that's a bit bigger than I would wear. That this pattern's too small for you. You don't want to have patterns that are going to make you look big. You know what I mean?
Right.
You need to have patterns that make you look like you're the right size.
Anyway, it's just so boring.
No, it's not on you. No, that's really good. Absolutely. It's picking up the brown in your eyes. It's got the gray. It's matching the gray in your hair. It's got, I mean, you're a winner. It's got black buttons. And of course you need to put some stuff with it. Make some brown pants and a white shirt. Perfect.
Okay.
And this, if you're going to go volunteer somewhere, wear that jacket. Perfect. Absolutely. It's basic enough that it doesn't distract from whatever they're doing, but it shows you as having good fashion sense. There's a lot to be said for just getting rid of stuff.
Yes.
It's amazing how much room you have when you get rid of stuff you don't need and aren't using.
This.
And it organizes the mind, too.
I could use some of that.
That's too busy.
Too busy?
It's the teeny weeny little prints all over you. You want to look like an elephant? That's it.
Okay. This is completely not me, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's not you. It doesn't do anything for you. Your skin tone should come alive when you put it on. Tiny little prints all over the place.
And I got this one first, and then I found the other one. You don't need two velvet coats.
No.
Really you don't. Or I don't. I never go anyplace.
Right.
This I really like.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
It's good on you. Yeah. Good warm coat.
Yes.
I'm trying to move toward everything I made. And it's all made to go. It's the 4-piece go anywhere outfit. The pants, the skirt, the blouse, and the jacket. And that works. And you make all those 4 things in one color, by enough fabric to make all of them in that color. And then it mixes and matches with other things in your wardrobe. I can mix and match it so many different ways that if I have 3 sets of 3 different basic colors, I have a wardrobe that's extensive. I don't need a lot of stuff. So that's why a closet the size of a one-hole outhouse can hold all my clothes. Because I don't need anything. I'll tell you another thing. Staying in business keeps you young.
I wish I'd done it. Well,
but the thing is,
I realized what I'd done is I traded in something I was good at for something I'm awful at.
What, you mean organizing the house?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I have ADHD.
What's that?
ADHD.
Oh, yeah.
Attention deficit. So I'm like naturally sort of disorganized and scattered, and I forget to go to things I'm supposed to go to, and I'm never any place on time, all that stuff.
Oh. This you keep.
Which makes it hard. Isn't this nice?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You know, it's just sort of...
That's you.
On a chilly day.
That's you.
It's certainly dramatic.
I got a tight hanging out here. Yeah, but that... Well, you need dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Dramatic, you need. You need dramatic. You need large prints. You don't want small prints at all right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because large prints will make you look smaller. Actually, you'll be in proportion with your size.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, mine is medium. If I wear tiny little prints, it doesn't look right on me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, same with you. But if I wear large prints, it makes me look too small.
Oh, right. I see what you mean.
See? It's a matter of having it in proportion. That's what we want.
When I was a kid, like when I was in sort of eighth, ninth grade,
Yeah.
I read all these books.
Yeah.
About how to dress properly.
Oh, yeah, me too.
How to be beautiful.
Was really into it. Me too. Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Well, then you'll remember.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
The whole idea then was, whatever you are, try to dress against it.
Yeah, right.
So that you get closer to the norm. So that you look just like everybody else. You know, if you're tall and thin, you should wear a lot of horizontal stripes.
Yeah, right. No.
Isn't this pretty?
It is. It is. Yes. But this is a romantic look. You're not a romantic. See all these circles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is my like Easter jacket.
It doesn't match down the front. You can't wear that. I refuse to allow you. I say you can't do it.
I've been thinking I need something green to wear.
No. Get rid of it. No, it's not you. It's not you.
Only Kenzo.
That's good too. But how much of this stuff do you need?
You can turn it inside out and it's a raincoat.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. When I was 8, I says, Grandma, please teach me how to sew. And she says, well, I had 3 daughters. I was the daughter of the son. That's why I was on the farm. She said, I tried to teach all 3 of my daughters to sew, but I never got anywhere. I don't think I can do it again. I says, Grandma, if you teach me, I will learn. So I kept her word. She taught me some of it, and I figured out some on my own. But it wasn't until I got in the industry that I really learned the skills I need. But so then we were getting married. This was at my wedding reception, and I says to my grandmother, remember when I asked you to teach me how to sew? Remember you said you didn't think you could do it? And I said, Grandma, if you teach me, I would learn. I says, I'm now grading at Corner House, and I'm a fit model. And my grandmother, who never wanted to give much praise, had just a little smile on the side of her face. I knew she was very, very proud.
She was thinking, I did that.
It seems like my best friends these days are people that start out in my classes. I know. Well, we have a lot in common.
That's just what I was about to say.
Right. That's what we do.
I used to write about things to sort of figure out what I thought about them. And then one day after submitting a paper about Plato to my Foreign Backgrounds to English Literature course, I came in to the dorm, and Mother Mary Anthony, the teacher of that course, looked up at me and said, You come alive when you write.
True.
So I didn't like to think about what that meant about the rest of the time, but when I finished graduate school, it was the only real skill I had. And then I got a job at Penn on the Alumni Magazine, and I started to, really write, and it was fun. Eventually, I, actually started doing some freelancing, and next thing you know, I was writing that column for the Inquirer's magazine. And then it got syndicated, which made it actually possible to make a living as a freelance writer, which is pretty rare.
The world would benefit from you doing more writing.
Well, I've been thinking about it lately.
Yes, and you're very funny. You're very good at tongue-in-cheek. I didn't realize in the beginning that your articles are actually funny, that you were undercutting some very, very serious thinking. And when I realized that after you were in my class, I began to read your articles with a different perspective, and I was getting more out of the articles than I had gotten in the past. You wrote one about women wearing pants. Your articles were really outstanding, and it's such a shame it's not there anymore. That's what you do well. You write, okay, so let's say it starts to make some money. Bring somebody in to organize a house for you. They'll do it. Why should you pay? Why should you do it? Let's face it, you're no good at it.
That's true. It's true. I'm not.
I knew you were going to need help, but this has been really interesting. really interesting. I'm looking at all those hats. I'm thinking, how will you ever wear all those hats? I mean, and the thing is, there are people that will just take care of this for you, and like you'll come in here and it'll be gone, and you won't even know what's missing. Whenever I get rid of stuff, I don't miss it. I really don't miss it. The whole world is overloaded with clothes.
Right.
Too much of it.
Right.
Because you've got all these factories turning this stuff out like crazy. What do you do with all this stuff? Okay, Eddie Bauer jacket.
Bauer. Oh, Eddie Bauer. Sure.
Bauer. I can't spell. So I spelled for everybody else because I assume that maybe they can't either, although I know you can. All right, and this one is a Max edition. Max edition. Worthington.
Good.
Boy, See, I never buy any name brands at all. I don't buy anything else. Well, the coat I'm copying is a designer's coat, but that's unusual for me. All right, this is Soft Surroundings. Ralph Lauren. I went into his store in New York on, I think it was 7th Avenue, and copied some of his ideas. The great thing about copying other people's work is that you learn how they do it. Taking stuff out in your charge and copying it, you find out what the industry's doing. It's the fastest way to learn. And it's always easier patterns than if you buy the home sewing patterns. Lauren.
Aha.
I'm going to put that one in the bag too. There we go. All right. These are really nice clothes. Somebody's going to really benefit from these. Trim Shaper. Is that the name?
SCH?
SHAPER. Trim.
Shaper.
Trim Shaper. Look, trim, feel slim. The new innovative Trim Shaper. That's a nice swimsuit. What size is that? 18 wide. No, it doesn't fit me. Couldn't help but take it, but how nice it would look. Okay, Lauren. That's the top. And that's the end.
Aha, good.
Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. Now, granted, you have a lot more stuff than that, but
This is a great start.
some of it is out. Aha.